Gool Peran Lowen. Or happy St. Piran's Day. Today is St. Piran's Day, Cornwall's patron saint. It's the 5th of March as of a recording of this, and I am ready to head into town to check out the festivities, the march, the bands, the music, and of course, the pasties. So let's go check it out. Are you ready? Are you ready to check out some Cornish cultural goodness? Well, are you? Are you Oric? Are you ready? I think he's ready. Heading into Penzance. We've got time. We've got about 35 minutes before the parade starts. It's all going to come together at the top of Causeway Head and then march down through towards, I believe, Morab Gardens, and then Trelawney will be sung. I think that's pretty much how it's going to go. I did go on Saturday gone. We did pop up to Redruth. They did a very good sort of like pre-St. Piran's Day festival, if you will. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see that video. I did gorge on 2 delicious pasties, and I did award a very rare 10 out of 10 to Berrinen's pasty. Just on that day, exceptional. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have 2 pasties today. Might just have the one, might just stick with the one. We'll see. Arguably the UK's forgotten, you could say, 5th nation. Cornwall, very distinct. We were more than a decade ago now, finally recognised as a people in our own right. By law, we were allowed, if you will, to consider ourselves Cornish. We are Cornish, we're not English. We are very distinct in Cornwall. Like I said, arguably the UK's 5th nation. And I don't know if any other areas have like a patron saint other than the other nations, other than like, you know, obviously England has St. George, Scotland has St. Andrew, St. David's for Wales, St. Patrick for Ireland. But yeah, I think Cornwall, the fact that Cornwall has its own patron saint, or he's the most well-known patron saint. There are a couple of other saints that could potentially hold that mantle. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, as a Cornishman, I feel very proud. I think March the 5th, St. Piran's Day. Yeah, let's fly the flag. Fly St. Piran flag. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a good vantage point, or as best as I can get, in Causeway Head somewhere. I'll try and find somewhere, get a good view of the parade as it marches past. And I'll then follow the parade down, like I said, I believe down to Morab Gardens, where everyone is then going to sing Trelawney. Had another name, actually. I didn't realise. Was it called the Men of the West or something? Was the official title, otherwise known as Trelawney. I never knew that it had a different title. Okay, just made it to St. John's Hall. There's a few people with the usual flashy coats up there. I believe that after the Trelawney has been sung in Morab, I think the march brings it up here where it finishes. I think so. We got our Cornish flag inspired flags. Some look a little bit more like the flag than others. Okay, red light. Do I stop? Oh no, wait, I'm on foot. We're good to go. Heading through a red light. Again, more of those flags here, just on the corner. I always kind of call this Morab Studio Corner. Over there, you've got like the job, I think it's the job centre, I believe that's what that is. Used to be, for those of you who would remember, it used to be the Western Hotel. Not this building, the old Western Hotel was demolished back in the 1980s, and then this was built in its place. A lot more of our flags here hanging out off of the buildings, just passing by lavenders here. Probably won't be in the market for a lavender's pasty. They're not my favourite But okay, I will jump down the rabbit hole of having one again at some point in the future, but that day is not today. I'm just going to cross the street on my way to Causeway Head. I'm actually a little bit early now. I've made some good time there, made some time back. I'm just going to head up this little alley and just cut my way through. Okay, made it into Causeway Head. Again, just opposite Rose. Again, not my favourite pasties, that's for sure. So I won't be having a Rose today. And they are going to need to get this truck out of the way, this delivery truck, because there's a parade coming through. Some of these items caught my eye here by this nameless shop. Just some like antiques. I do like that train. £30. That train can be yours. What's this down here? Like an old cracked piece of iron. It says there's Southern Railway. Warning. Can't really make out the rest unless I pull it out, but it looks pretty old. Okay, there's a lot of traffic making its way down Market Jew Street. Like I said, they've got to clear all of these in a minute. Stop here for these gents to walk past. There we go. Okay, yes, quite the convoy of vehicles, but they're starting to move now. Got plenty of time. I'm just going to kind of hang around for a little bit. Try not to look too weird as I'm hanging around, waiting for the parade. Yeah, should be good. Usually the schools and the sort of local band and stuff, they usually put on a good show. Okay, I'm just going to scoot up to the top. There are people congregating up there, so everything is coming together. I will come back down the street a little bit and hopefully get that good view for you guys. Again, look at this. Look how old this building is. Again, like I always say, no matter what town you're in, be it your hometown, a town you're visiting, always just kind of look up and look at the fabulous architecture around you. I know it's a sign of our times, but I always hate it as well, be it an old building or a newer building and it's all like screened off, not currently in use. Hopefully this will get back up and running soon. But yeah, there they are. Everyone's starting to congregate up there, which is good. Some of the kiddos are coming down, escorted by their teachers. So yeah, I'm going to hang out for a little bit and then I'm going to watch the parade as it comes past. So I might just kind of hang out where I am, to be honest, because there are some vans and stuff still parked down there, so I don't really want them to obscure my view. So actually I might just kind of hang out here, hopefully get a good view again as the parade goes down the street. Okay, not too long, about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, give or take, before it starts. I think they're the dignitaries, town council and whatnot. There's a bard there in blue. And here comes the parade. Loving that guy's waistcoat there. How amazing is that? I think I need to start wearing something like that. That's the end of the parade, so I'm gonna kind of in a minute like follow it down to where it's gonna pause in Morb Gardens and then here Trelawney, and then I'm gonna go get a pasty. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna amble down nice and slow, enjoy the day, enjoy the beautiful weather. What lovely weather for St. Piran's Day 2025. Not the most well organised here. I mean, there are literally vehicles trying to drive down through the parade. You know, at the end of the day, there are kids down here. What are these cars doing? I know they want to get from A to B, and it's probably a bit frustrating that, like, the roads are closed, but, you know, literally, St. Piran's Day parade, cars trying to drive down through them. How stupid. Made it into Morb Gardens. I assume we're going in the direction of the bandstand. I'd imagine that that is where everyone will be singing Trelawney. Caught back up with the parade now. Yeah, let's head down toward the bandstand. I must say, it's a very good turnout. It's packed. He looks very important. I assume he looks like the town crier. He also looks important. I think he must be like the dignitaries again. Not 100% sure. There's the bandstand. You've got the, almost like the guys that do the Maisie Day sort of music. Up there ready to go. Okay, I don't know where to put the, I don't know where to point the camera. I'm all over the place. There's a cute little dog. Hello. You enjoying the day? Love looking at all the town characters who have very patriotic today. Oh, again the town crier there. I think that's the crier. Looks familiar. Very loud voice. I suppose that's part of the like the qualification process you need to become a crier. It's really essential. It's quite warm now. Freezing cold this morning. Freezing cold. Frost everywhere. Sub-zero or like zero temperature. Now, it's quite warm.
On this day in Penzance, Cornish folk stand proud and tall. Whether born here, a cousin Jack, or a recent blow-in, a love of our land is your only qualification. We stand here together at the St. Piran Showstopper for singing, dancing and cakey tea done proper. A quick reminder to all of the two laws of Cornish life to remove all doubt and any potential strife. First, the best pasties are always As always, on these occasions, we give heartfelt thanks to those that volunteer to organise, facilitate this festival of good cheer. Kernow Bys Vyken!
Kernow Bys Vyken!
God save the King! The Mayor of Penzance, Councillor Stephen Reynolds.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Can you all hear me? That is a relief. Menda on and hagol. Good morning, one and all. Lovely to see so many of you here, and lovely to see the sunshine, the magnolias in flower, all the things that make this such a special place to gather on such a special day. My beloved and amazing consort Jane, who is here today, thank you Jane, she asked me a couple of days ago, why do we celebrate St. Piran? That's a very good question. Well, partly because he brought Christianity to these shores, but mainly for me, the festival of St. Piran is to celebrate who we are, where we come from, and where we're going. And it's a spirit of togetherness that I see in all the generations here, from the old folks, if I can call you that, to the very, very young, to the dogs, to all you who gather in these gardens every year to celebrate Cornwall, Cornishness, the place we call home. It's a very special thing. We have a lot of divisions in the world today, a lot of anger. I see no anger in these gardens today. I see people comfortable with each other, comfortable with who they are, the place they live, the place they belong. And I embrace that and I salute it. God bless you all. Go in peace. Gool Peran Lowen, Kernow Bys Vyken, Muraz. Thank you all.
I like the way the dogs of Penzance had a shout out. Amazing.
I'd now like to introduce our hostess for today, the lady that puts this together with her team, Jackie Williams.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your lovely words. It was quite moving. It was wonderful. Welcome, everybody. I can't believe how many people are here today. It seems every year it gets larger and larger and happier and happier. So thank you so much.
Sword and a trusty hand, a merry heart and true. King James's men shall understand what Cornish lads can do. And have they fixed the where and when, and how Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live? Sing up, go on! And shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. I'll make their captain brave and bold, a merry wight was he. If London's tower Michael's hold, we'll set Trelawney free. We'll cross the Tamer land to land, the Severn is no stay. With one and all and hand in hand, and who shall bid us nay? And shall Trelawney live? And shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. And when we came to London's top, a pleasant sight to view. Come forth, you cowards all! Here's men as good as you.
Trelawney, he's in keep and hold, Trelawney, he may die, but 20,000 Cornish bold shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die. If 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? If 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why.
I'm going to sing Cornwall My Home, but I am going to make an exit. So stage left, but I don't know if it's stage left. But you know what I mean. I'm going to make an exit because there was a huge amount of people down there, patriotic Cornish men and women and children, and it's going to be a little bit of a rush or a jam up to get out of Morab Gardens. And I'm not going to lie, I'm ready for my pasty. There it is, Harvey Brothers. We're going to go for one of their pasties. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Made it down to Penley Park. Got some people down there playing tennis. There's a little signpost, a little bit of signage action that will get you to where you want to be. What a beautiful day. No wind, lovely temperature, calm. Got the pasty in my hand. How can things get better? One thing I hope that Penzance does again is the Penzance Food Festival. We had the inaugural Penzance Food Festival last year right here in Penley Park. Luckily on that day, or that weekend, it was dry because, you know, you'd have issues here if it were wet. But I do hope they do that again. That was a really good event. Loving these, like, tree formations. That one, unfortunately, has all been chopped off at the top. Yeah. Nice. Okay, a pasty from the butchers there in Penzance usually rates really, really highly. On occasions, they can be a little bit inconsistent, like a lot of places, and you won't get such a good eating experience. But usually, 9 times out of 10, these pasties are delicious. But today, as of a recording of this, will it be as good as Berryman's up in Redruth? Because I'm not going to lie, to paraphrase AC/DC, I was pasty struck that day. Whew. Fresh out the oven, very hot. Good so far. Oh yes, all that Cornish culinary goodness. What a fantastic day. Good job, Penzance. Well done to all the local schools that participated. And of course all the marshallers, etc. Town council, whatnot. People who organised it. Good job done. Does make you proud to be Cornish. You see all the flags. All our national flags. Makes you feel good. Down to the bones. This pasty's very hot. I'm like nibbling at it because it's so darn hot. Anyway, we are going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff like subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at the Bys Side. So from us to you, cheers and gone. Kernow Bys Vyken.